because I need to power up my gen by 10:30. Okay, so let me go straight to the reason why I'm back. Reason why I'm back is to tell you. I'll go over the first one so that some people can catch this up. Now, best advice you can ever get: trade, but don't overtrade. Learn to master the craft. Do trades that matters. Meaning, don't do everything. Don't just be trading. No, it's not good. Now, it says, be patient for it. If you know the perfect timing or perfect pattern that will make you money, wait for it. Let it come. Then do it and make money with that one. Never be in a hurry. Never be in a hurry. Losing is part of the business. Losing money is part of the business. A lot of people say losing. I don't want to lose. You're welcome, Queenette. I'm going over. This is just a short version of what we've done for the past 1 hour. I'm reviewing the best advice you can ever get. Go to my on my handle. You'll see my post that I said trade but don't overtrade. Yes, that's where I'm reading from, and I'm talking about it briefly. So I've said it's the best advice, but a lot of people don't know how it works. So I'm explaining it so that you understand. Now it says losing is part of the business, but learn to ask yourself this question. Now these are the important questions that will help you make it work better. The first thing is, why did I win this trade? You place a trade and you won. You should find out why you won. Don't just be excited and say, I want this one. Why did me know that the direction will go up or it will go down and I was correct? Why was I correct? If you can get the reason behind why you were correct, you would call a strategy and it will be working for you. Now, you also ask yourself, why did I lose this? If you lost, why did I lose? Did I do something wrong? Was I junky? Was my prediction wrong? Why was it wrong? Why didn't I win? What happened? If you can answer that question, you will discover a strategy. Then the second point says, if you don't know why, find out. Check the chart, check the position, check the price action. You will find out. You'll be able to see from there. Then he says, once you do, you will discover a pattern. There was something that happened. Once you do, you will discover a pattern. You will discover something that happened that makes you win or lose. And once you discover something that happens that makes you win or lose every time you're trading, you will get to discover a strategy inside. Yes, you discover a strategy that will work. Because for something to be repeating itself all the time and you're losing when it repeats itself, it's a strategy on its own. So you can discover a strategy even from losing. You can discover a strategy from winning. In both ways, you can also discover strategy. So the third point now says, what are the reasons why you won or lost the trade? What are the reasons? Why did I win this trade? Okay, because of the trend. Maybe because of the trend was strong, it was going up. It has been going up the past 1 hour. So maybe that's why I won. That's a good point. It will give you a pattern. You are building up a structure that will guide you, a strategy that will guide you to help you. Now, when you discover that, when you discover the pattern around it, turn it into strategy. Try it again. Look for a similar situation. Remember, you have discovered a pattern that happens when you won. Now, look for that same pattern again. Confirm if it will still happen or repeat itself or do otherwise. If it's repeating itself more than it's doing otherwise, if for instance it repeats itself, out of 10 times you tried it, 8 times it was repeating itself, twice it did not repeat itself, then it's a strategy. Yes, 80/20 is a strategy. Try to do it more. Bit more. Soon enough you will discover inside it why when you not do it, so that you will not lose. It will become a strategy. You see, everything about strategy is all about making more wins than losses. That you won't lose, it's not possible. You must lose. It's part of the trade, it's part of the business. Do I lose? Yeah, sometimes I lose. I've blown so many accounts before. Last year, I think I've blown one of my biggest accounts too, almost like 3,500. I blew it my account. So I decided to stick with my rules because it helps. It helps you make more. Then fourth says, this is what the fourth says. Fourth says, if you know the reasons for your loss, you can and you turn it into a strategy to make you win. How will you do that? How will you turn it into a strategy to make you win? Repeat it again. Wait for the pattern. When you get the pattern, make your trade. Observe and note down the result you get. Did you win? Every time you try it, did you win? Every time you try it, did you win or lose? When you observe that you're winning more than you're losing, it's a good strategy to stick with. And that can give you 60 to 80% profit margin. You are good. It's a good strategy. That's how you discover strategy. Okay, that's the first. Then said, if you know where you can learn how, learn from there. I didn't know how to do this. What I'm sharing with you, I didn't know how to do it because I was always running away from it. I used to trade like before last year. I used to trade like once every week. Once I get 100%, 200%, I stop. I clear all the money from my account. I don't leave money there. Why? So this Ojuko Koro will not cover me. I will clear all the money from there. Withdraw both my profit and capital. Then I will try again after a week. That was how I was trading until I was able to now learn to control my greediness. This thing that I'm sharing with you will help you to control your greediness. Everybody has greed. Why? We have. Don't you see what is going on Instagram for instance? Everybody buying car, buying this, going shopping, going this, wearing Gucci, wearing this, wearing that. Everybody's wearing the latest. Don't you too want to wear the latest? So the first thing that comes to your mind, you get opportunity that you can make money, is to start calculating what you take the money to, how you go spend the money, how you go blow the money, how you go show them say you don't have it. You never make the money, but you don't plan how you go spend them. In fact, in your mind, you have spent the money that you have not made. You don't even know how to make it. You are just showing interest that you want to learn. You have not learned how to make it. You have started calculating. So you mean if I have 100k, I can be making 30k every day. 30k every day for 10 days. Not be 300k be that. Oh boy. They go take. They go take. Where the money? You don't make up. You've not made the money now. So and you are thinking you already did the latest car where you go buy, where you go take show off. That's why you will not make any money. You see, I give a rule to my students. All the withdraw every week. Withdraw. Once you have 100% profit, withdraw. When you have 100% profit, withdraw. Withdraw. I want to see withdrawal. Withdraw. In fact, there was a time I started fighting with them because they were not making profit. They were not listening to me. I was fighting with them. Why will you not listen? You will lose money. You will cry. There's nothing anybody will do to it. If you don't want to cry, listen now. Don't go and do asabi. You have not known something. You want to start saying you want to do real money. Show me your practice account. What have you achieved with it? Until you've been able to do it practically, then you have confidence to do it with real money. And the reason why I don't trade with big money is so that I will be able to control the greed in everyone. Why? When you are trading with lesser money, your heart will be relaxed. You will not be feeling, hey, hey. As you are placing the trade, your heart is doing, thank God I want one. When you lose, go and check your blood pressure. It's true. Nobody will pity you. It's there. You either win or you lose. It's a risky business. But you see how you will make it. It says there in the fourth, if you know where you can learn how, take advantage and learn, then you develop and you add your own to it. You can always develop and add your own to it. Then it says, if it's guaranteed that you will lose, you may as well trade that you will lose. If you don't understand, let me explain to you. Maybe you predicted that it's going to go up, it went down. You have always been predicting it's going to go up, it went down. It's going to go down. Going to go up, it's going down. Every time you observe the pattern that you predict that it's going to go up and it's going down, observe it and note it down. Turn it that, okay, I normally say it will go up. Now I'm going to say it's going to go down. When you see the pattern, say it's going to go down. Then it goes down, you win. No, convert your losing strategy into winnings. That's how strategies are formed. Now, let me be quick about this. I only have 8 more minutes. Now, it says, thereby turn your losses into profits. That's how you turn losses into profits. That's how to turn losses into profits. You can observe you are losing. If you are losing, can I know the reason why I'm losing? Can I note the pattern around why I'm losing and convert it into a strategy that I'm going to bet against that direction? Normally I say up. Now I'm going to say down. Why? Because every time I say up, it goes down. So I'm going to say down this time. Then probably out of 5, 2 went up. Eventually, 3 went down. It's 60%. It's good. Build on it. You will learn more. Convert your losing strategy into winning. Yes. Yes, gorgeous. Yes. If you observe every time you come on top, you say up is going down. All you need to do is develop a pattern around why you are saying up and it's going down. All the time you say up, it goes down. Up, it goes down. Find out why. If you can locate a pattern on probably the chart or anything that will help you to discover why you are always that period, you can convert it into a winning strategy. So instead of saying up, just say down and wait. It's going up, then it started coming back here. So if to say I say up again, that's why I go lose. That's how you convert your losing strategy into winnings. So the 5th one. Now it says make new discovery. How do you discover anything new? It's very simple. It says whether good or bad, can you find out how it can be to your advantage? Even if you're losing, you can convert a losing pattern into win pattern. Repeatedly study the pattern. Try it like 100 times and check the range. How many times did you lose? How many times did you win? Rate it against each other. Then observe that pattern and trade it for 1 or 3 months. See the rate of progress you make on it. If the progress is nothing, abandon it. It's not good. If the progress is 60 over 100 or 60-40, 60 winning, 40 losing, 70 winning, 80 winning, 20 losing. If once it's that ratio, it's good. It becomes a strategy that you can use to win. So instead of you saying normally, every time normally it shows in your eye that it should be going up and you bet against it to go up, and it now went down. All you need to do is study. Right now I have like almost 8 strategies I'm cooking, I'm running, I'm back testing. They are different from each other. So sometimes my head always wants to explode. I have to go over my own training tutorial before I get back to trading sometimes. I'll just have to go and say, oh, I hope I have not forgotten. I even have my board here. I have my board here that I will look at and say, okay, so that I will not forget. I write it down. This is the one I'm using for so. This is the one I'm using for so I won't forget. So that I will not go and carry B and take do A. Because once you lose, you lose. But guess what? You can make more than you lose. If only you will learn. So it says, these are the reasons you must learn. Train your mind to identify how to get better and practice. A lot of people don't like practicing. They don't even give time to practice. If you sign up with me, you are training how to earn 30% every day, digital trading. And if you don't have time, you don't have 1 hour to practice, don't even come to me because you will not make anything. You will not make. So don't bother to come. Don't bother to say you want to learn. You don't have time. It's part of the requirement. You must have 1 hour time. This one is not you'll be pressing phone, doing another thing, then you say you are practicing. Or it is when you see other people's results, you now remember I need to practice. I don't understand, I'm not getting this thing. You have not spent time to even study anything. Most of my students, they have not even gone through the guide. They will now be telling me, I say, okay, let me ask you a question. Where are you on the steps? That's where they fall their hand. They will come agree. Oh, it's true. It's true. I've not been having time to go through it that way because I've been busy. You have been busy. Even if it is late in the night when you get home, spend 30 minutes, go over it. See, let me tell you, if you start trading digitally, okay, do you know how much least amount from $20 trading capital? Let me give you an average. How much is $1,000? So imagine you have $20. You can use the $20 to make $1,000 every month. Is it jelly? $20. Use it to make $1,000 every month. You are not asking for loan from anybody. You are not asking somebody to help you. $20, 75, or let's say 8,000. 8,000. Use it to make 370 or 360,000. Is it ringing bell? Is it ringing bell? Now all you need is internet and 1 hour. Internet. That's $20, 1 hour. And then the training. So people don't understand. They think there is money on the internet. There is money everywhere. God will open your eyes to see how you will be able to change your situation by making the right decision and sticking with it. If you only allow yourself to, just, can I help myself from this? I'm tired of this. I want to change it. You will be able to do it. Can you make money from the internet? Can you make money from trading? Yes. Today I make money from it. I'm comfortable. But guess what? That's not the end. I want to earn more. That's why I'm doing more training. I'm doing not the training I give to people. That training is just like products of the training me I'm receiving. I'm receiving training. I'm spending money on training. Plenty money. Not be all this way. They ask, bring 20,000, bring 30,000, 50,000. I lied. They know they teach people for free for the year. In fact, if I tell you the fine, you pass my former salary. Fine, I say I make mistake. You pass my former salary. Fine. Say you didn't do what we asked you to. You pay fine. Or you overdo. You make more than you are supposed to make. You pay fine. Who I go there for Nigeria for here? Come pay me fine. They will answer me. They go say I never see money chop. They say me I can't pay fine. Fine, say wait. I beg keep yourself. Now so myself tell them. I beg you don't do. I know they do again. Not say you know they do again. You sign agreement. You do this, you do that. You say you know they do again. We will fine you. We'll sue you, and you will pay nothing less than $12,000. I said, 12 guinea. Look, no me come here, come say I won't come late. Why you go one day you go find me again? He said you did not read. Okay, all this time we are telling you to read, watch that you were watching, you are reading. Maybe you sent us video of you watch, Abby. You watch now. Didn't you watch? Didn't you sign? You sign. Didn't you sign? Yeah. You agree with the terms. It's part of what we told you. Many of us don't read terms and agreements, even policy. We just click and say, I agree. Oh boy, they make me watch 4 times. I recorded myself like this when I was watching. I played the video like this. I recorded myself like this. When I watch finish for like 2 minutes, I recorded myself again, signing, screenshot and send it. So I know if you say I know the again. I had to compel myself to work. You know what to do now. You say you need help. You're supposed to chat me up. If you need help, you are not understanding things. You're supposed to chat me up, not to tell me here you need help. This you just remember now you need help. That I'm online. That's now you remember you need help. Don't you have my number? Don't you have my chat? Chat with me. So guys, it's important you understand this is the final part where I'm going to be rounding up. You need to understand that to learn how it works, it's not difficult. To do it is not difficult. There are two major things you need to do. Be willing to give your time to it. Practice properly. Learn. That's where it leads me to practice. Say, demonstrate what you have learned till it becomes part of you. Remember, you have so many distractions. You are working, you are doing this, you are doing that. There are so many things that is coming to your head. So your attention is sometimes battleground. You are fighting for it. Many things is fighting for your attention. You must give attention to it. That's important. It must be part of you. You can't do it without. You can do it without any distractions or obstructions. Don't permit distractions. Then you can start earning. That's when you earn. Then he says, use what you have discovered to make few trades that matters. Not plenty, just few. Don't say you want to die there, you want to become Mario there, you must hammer. No, you will lose. There is no you must hammer now. Then to make it small. By the time you do that, you will find out and discover that you have made too much. You discover that that one is normal, that one is better. Don't panic distraction. Then you can start earning. Use what you have learned to make few trades. That's what matters. Make your wins. But note that you cannot win all. There will be losses. There will be losses. But what you have learned is how to maximize your profit and minimize your losses. That is key. That is key. Very key. Best advice I got and gained over the years. And its cost is very expensive. But I gave it all out for free, so that other people who value it can use it to become better. This advice here is enough for you to get started. If you study, understand it, read, write meaning to it, you be yourself, become a digital entrepreneur. Start today. So anybody can become a digital entrepreneur. The only reason why I'm doing a video to call it is so that you understand exactly what is written in it. It is what has made me become a digital trader. What gives me the opportunity to be able to make money. Don't ever get greedy. Greediness will make you lose money. Don't start thinking you want to hammer. You have arrived. First, learn how it works, know it, master it, then test it with small money. Prove that it works. Test it over time. Grow. In fact, don't plan that you want to inject more money. Can you grow this money? Grow it into big money. That's my mindset. Grow small money into big money. Imagine if I can earn $1,000 every month from $20. Oh boy, I'm okay. All I need, I want to make it 2,000 or 3,000. I turn it to 6. Yes, that's all I need to do. But you see, I'm growing myself up. I'm supposed to do that for 3 months before I change it. By middle of February, it will become 3 months. Then I can change it to another one. All right, my time is up. Right now, you have any question, go ahead and ask me. If the question is something you can ask me, go ahead. If it is about your training or training and you're not getting something, you're supposed to get back to me. It's not here. You're supposed to get back to me. Show me what you have done. Show me your status. Let me know what your status is. Then we'll talk about it and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. It is not magic. Other things are not magic. To make money digitally is not magic. It's very simple. You just need to follow. If you're willing to learn. Now I'm having live training on Saturday. This coming next week Saturday. So I may not be coming online. I'm having a Saturday. Yes. Kenny, I start the training before. Yes. If you check the website, you'll see option that you can start immediately or you start based on the time for the program. You can start anytime. You can start anytime, but you will still be participating in the live training. Why? You see, the way I do my live training is that, can you test what you want to train about? Can you get prior information? Can you start before that day? So that on that day, you go get question where you want ask. You understand? You would have been introduced properly to the thing. You are already getting aware of how it works. This is that. It's not something you learn and you settle that same day. No. It's something you need to be aware of. Then you have right question. Okay, I don't understand this part. Can you explain it to me? Can you show me now, real, how it works? That way you learn faster. Can you see? That's the reason why we say you can start on or before. You can start on or before. The last is just 20 people. Last, and so far I think I already have like 8 people or 9 people or so. So far, the next thing you need to understand is that you need to practice. You need to be in the game before that day. So even if you are planning to do it, you must register latest 31st of January. You cannot register 1st or 2nd. I'll not entertain you. What I need to be introduced into it, study it, have a question or the other. Why? When you have questions, it shows that you are practicing and you don't understand something. You need it to be cleared. That's the best way to learn. You don't understand what you are doing. Don't stop wasting your time. Can I participate in the training? You lie. You know if you participate. How many training you want to participate? Forget. You know they participate. It is not for former students. You are not participating in any training. I have told you what's wrong. So until you talk to me, waiting they worry you. Waiting be the problem. It is not all about. A lot of people think until they do this. That's when they will understand. See, the first thing that will give you success out of whatever you're doing is understanding. The first thing I had to do was to understand exactly what I was doing. And I just explained to you. If I'm losing, I need to find out why I'm losing. That's my why. Okay, why did I think it's going to go up? Because this and this shows up. Okay. So every time this and this shows up, does it go up? Can I quantify the percentage of how many times it has went up since it was like that? How many times it did not go up? Then I use that to judge whether it's a good strategy or not. Are you getting it? That's how we discover strategy. So if you're interested in the training, you must sign up on or before 31st. Training fees 20,000. You get to start before. You get to start even before. Yes, you get to start before the event itself. You get to start. The reason is so that you have questions, you would have had opportunity and time to go through it, and you move to the other phase. So any question, I'm about signing up. Yeah, it's already over 11 before my timekeeper will come and disturb me. Let me close myself. So that is the whole role. I'm going to upload this video here and also try to upload it on my YouTube so that you can go over all the things I've talked about. It's just a summary of best advice you can ever get. I will try as much as possible to put it on my. So people are trying to view like I don't have time for it. It's only if you have questions and you must go straight to the point because I'm already done. Go straight to the point. People should go straight to the point. I don't know now. It's like it's only one person I can allow. Okay, let me allow. I don't want this video to get too long, right? I don't want the video to get too long. So if you're not gonna, just so that I'll be able to upload it like this to the YouTube, so that people can still watch and go over it. In fact, no need to honor this one. So guys, that's how it works. If you have any question or you have something you want me to talk about more in detail, let me know. Chat me up, send me a message, send me a question, or send me stuff you want me to talk about, and we'll talk about them. What I've just told you, these are secret weapons. These are things I learned, and they were so expensive for me learning. They were not cheap at all. They were not. So guys, I'll see you on Monday. God bless you.